welcome to Tori Talks TV. This is our review of Game of Thrones, Season 2, Episode 7. Okay, so number 7 is called A Man Without Honor. Oh boy. Well, the first thing I want to talk about is Ygritte. Okay, Ygritte and Jon Snow. So Ygritte's basically schools Jon on the concept of freedom, and she says, my favorite line of Season 2 is, "You know nothing, Jon Snow." I get so excited talking about it. It's so cool. It's a big deal. That's just the first of many times she's going to say it. Mm-hmm. So basically she's taunting with him and teasing him, mm-hmm. and the chemistry is there. And it's obvious between the two of them.
Yes. So she kind of distracts him with all this talk. He's so confused because he's like, wait, I am free, but I'm not allowed to make love to a woman. Am I free?
Good point.
That's the contradiction that she's pointing out to him.
On that. Yeah.
So at some point, he's so distracted that she escapes and she goes down a blind spot, mm-hmm. and then all of a sudden all these wildlings emerge and they get him.
Yeah. Not cool.
So now
what's he gonna do? What's she gonna do now? The tables have turned. Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
And then back to King's Landing.
Yes.
So Sansa, oh my gosh, so sad. Sansa gets her period.
She's been dreading the day that she has her first blood.
And then you see it in her bed, and she's like, no.
Oh, shoot,
she
now
just
I gotta
wanted
marry
to have
him.
it. Yeah.
I have to marry him.
I gotta birth his babies now.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. And Shay tries to help her hide it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work out, and the Hound's like, oh, I see what happened. I guess I have to tell them.
He discovered it. Yeah. So, poor Sansa. So, then there's that moment where Cersei and Sansa are talking about childbirth, and, mm-hmm. Cersei basically was like, the more people that you love, the weaker you are.
It's a very touching moment that they have, kind of like a mother to future mother talk.
Hate to say
and
it,
she
but
says, love only your children. And Sansa's like, shouldn't I love Joffrey? And she's like, you can try.
She went there. She said it,
she's like, good luck
with
that.
She knows how her son is, right? She even was saying, he's been difficult since birth. Mm-hmm. That's just how he is.
Yes.
Yeah. So, on to another Stark child. Girl. Let's talk about Aria. Yep. So Aria basically works for Tywin Lannister now, all of a sudden. Basically just waiting on him. Mm-hmm. And what's really cool is their relationship. Never expected that. But they kind of have a cute little bond. Mm-hmm. Kind of a little bit of a father-daughter relationship, in my opinion. He's very nice to her.
He's kind of nurturing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a very nice relationship where, again, it humanizes this person that we don't want to like.
Yeah.
Yes.
Another Lannister that we don't want to like. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but no, because at first I was just oh, whatever, you're just another, mean old man. But no, he was pretty cool to her. And then there was that moment when he said something, and she's like, yeah, I learned that from my father. And then he's like, oh, is your father alive? She's like, no. And he's like, well, what killed him? And she's like, loyalty. Mm. Yeah. Boom! In your face with that one. That was cool. Good job.
Yes.
Good job, Aria. Anyway, and then, we have to talk about how Robb Stark still has Jaime Lannister prisoner. Mm-hmm. Still at this point, still has him. So Jaime, being, the clever guy that he is, he
and a killer at heart. That's something that we are supposed to be reminded of, because he's very charming.
No, he is.
He's a charming guy, but we're supposed to remember that he's a killer, and he basically kills 2 people and escapes from the jail that the Starks have made for him.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't get very far.
No.
No.
Doesn't.
But it does reveal his character.
Yeah, exactly. But why is he so charming?
I don't know.
He is, though. Yeah. Maybe that's why his sister's in love with him. That's gross. All right, so back in Karth, where we are, there's Daxos and Pre, the warlock, and they admit to taking Dany's dragons. How dare you?
What?
Why would they do that? So, basically, they kill the other 11 of the 13. What is happening? Why did, they fall apart?
And it was really vicious, too, where, Pre, the warlock, he, appears, because he appears in many places. He, slit.
He's freaky.
He's freaky.
He's a scary-looking guy. He's, skeletal. He's emaciated, even. He's sickly.
True. Yes.
Yeah, but then, he's all over the place, and then you're like, well, what are you doing? Let's just introduce another weirdo character.
He takes, the them to the Temple of the Undying.
Yeah, what's that?
I can't even imagine what undying means. Undying.
I don't
not
know.
dying.
But anything.
Not dead. Undying.
Undying.
See?
All right. That doesn't even make any sense,
right?
but I don't know. He creeps me out.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so let's move on.
Yeah.
So Tyrion.
Oh yeah, so one of my favorite scenes of the whole season, but in this episode, Cersei finally admits to Tyrion that she and Jaime were getting it on.
To her brother.
To
she
her
finally
brother.
says.
Yeah, you know, and maybe it's because of her sins that Joffrey turned out to be such a yuck.
You know what? You're probably right, lady.
And Tyrion actually tries to console her. He actually says,
gosh.
you know, actually Tommen and Myrcella are great kids.
I remember that as a very sweet moment because you can tell she kind of feels like a little bit bad about it. And you see Tyrion kind of like, I should really comfort my sister right now.
And he walks up to her and he's like, they like exchange these like awkward looks like,
So
they
wants
don't
to
really like,
be there for her,
yeah, but you're also evil.
Yeah.
So
it was kind of touching.
I
yeah.
know. So I really liked that moment.
That was super sweet. So then basically back to Jaime Lannister and Catelyn. So Jaime talks about honor and Ned cheating on Cat.
He's like egging her on, like trying to like, he kind of is suicidal in a way. He like is trying to get her to like kill him.
I know, but I think he knows that she won't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So there he is again. Like he knows what he's doing. He's a smart guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, she like even like draws her sword on him and was like, "I'm gonna get you." But no,
he's like,
he knew
no,
it.
You won't.
No, because you need me to get your daughters back.
Mm-hmm.
He knows. So Theon, he basically is like, because remember, like Bran and Rickon have escaped, and he's very aware.
Theon goes to look for them.
Right, and he sends out the hounds or whoever to get them. So then now he presents 2 dead, burnt bodies, which are supposed to be Rickon
and he hangs
and Bran.
them up for everyone to see. He's so
Look what
proud.
I did.
He's so proud of himself.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like he thinks the people of Winterfell are going to be like,
respect it more.
Oh, good job.
Yeah.
No.
Good job burning those children.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird and sick,
It's really bad.
But that's Theon at this point. Unfortunately,
you're dead to me.
Yeah. You took a really dark turn, and now we ate you.
You had a chance. You blew it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that brings us to the end of episode 7. Yeah. So we're just inching our way to the end, to the finale of season 2. How exciting. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.